Good afternoon to each and everyone present here. My name is Sulbha Vasnik and Department of MBA from TGPCT Nagpur. Now let's start. Today I wanna going to teach you. The subject is e-governance and the topic is e-governance. Introduction of e-governance. Okay. So let's start with content. First of all, we can learn about learning outcomes of e-governance subject. After that, we learn introduction part of e-governance. Then what are the objectives of e-governance. Then let's start with types. After that, advantages, disadvantages and features. And lastly, we can discuss about the subject of conclusion. Okay, so next slide is learning output or learning outcomes. Okay, so the subject is e-governance. After studying this unit, students should be able to discuss the concept and significance of e-governance. Okay, in that means students should be able to discuss the concept and significance of e-governance. Got it? Next point is explain the various stages of e-governance. Here we can discuss about explain the various stages of e-governance, and after that examine the various models of e-governance. Yeah, right, because we have to study all models of e-governance. Okay, then analyze the issues and challenges, means and that what are the different challenges and different problems or different issues we can discuss in the e-governance subject. Okay, so first of all we can start with simple introduction of e-governance, that means definition. Okay, so e-governance means electronic governance or e-governance that can be defined as the usage of information and communication technology, that is ICT, by the government to provide and facilitate government service. Means in that government provide all online work in the form of e-governance that can be used for e-governance application, that is online form. So here by the government to provide and facilitate government services and exchange of information, communication, transactions, and integration of various standalone systems and services. Okay, so e-governance means electronic governance, that means all online works from government that included some online transaction, bank, Google Pay application or Phone Pay application. Then in that case we can use all online work in the e-governance application. Okay, next slide is objectives of e-governance. So objective of e-governance, one of its main objective is to establish transparency and accountability in the governance process. Okay, second objective of e-governance is that to reduce government spending on information and services. Third objective of e-governance is that one of the basic objective, that is to make every information of the government available to all in the public interest. Yeah, right, because public interest is very important in the government application, that is a form of online application. Okay, because every work is in the form of online, right? So today we have discussed about this online e-governance application to increase and encourage people participate in the governance process, right? We have to encourage people for participate in the governance process because the process is completely in online. Okay, next slide, that is type of e-governance. So in types of e-governance, the diversity of e-government services has given rise to different types of e-government, which can be classified into 4 different types. Okay, one is government to citizen, that is G2C, government to business, G2B, then government to government, that is G2G, and last one is government to employer. Okay, so these four models are very important in types of e-governance because government is playing an important role to citizen, to business, to government, and to employee as well. Okay, now next, types of e-governance. With the help of diagram we can discuss about types of e-governance. Okay, so e-governance contains G2C. Okay, so that is G2C, then G2G, then G2B, and after that G2E. So in G2C, the transportation, hospitals, education, and online job portal, etc. means we can use, that is government to citizen. In government to government means some government work like electronic, that is EVM machine for use in voting. Okay, then fingerprint scanning, then scan policies. So these all are the we can use in government to government application or model. Okay, third one is government to employee, and that is taxation, then secure electronic transaction, then getting a license from the government agency. Okay, and so this is all about types of e-governance. Then advantages of e-governance. Advantages is very important in e-governance because there is less corruption in the administration. Advantage that application improve delivery and efficiency of government services. Then citizen empowerment through access to information. Then less corruption in the administration. Then more efficient government management. So these are the advantages of e-governance, that is very important. So if is no advantages, then disadvantage also is there. So disadvantage of e-governance, that is loss of interpersonal communication, then high setup cost and technical difficulties, then illiteracy, then cybercrime. Yes, online data is there, and the all India is in the form of digital way. So the cybercrime is also in the means more and more amount of. Okay, now next slide, features of e-governance. Features of e-governance, that is we can use in e-services and economic development and reduce inequality. That all are the features of e-governance, especially international services. Okay, so we can discuss about conclusion. From the above discussion on e-governance, meaning, objective, and feature and types, it can be stated that in this era of globalization, the role of e-governance is significant. Okay, and this is blessing especially to third world countries, right? And as a result of the implementation e-governance, all these countries have been able to maintain their development trend on per which the developed countries, and knowledge is power. E-governance empower use by providing relevant information at minimal time, cost, and price. Understand why here important e-governance? Because the whole India is in digital, make a digital. So online e-governance application, that is very important because of government work for a citizen or for employee, for business purpose. Okay, so this is all about e-governance subject. Okay, thank you.